friends, welcome back to the Singularity. Let's get weird. I'm Danny. Today we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about frequency. More specifically, who is God? Okay, we always talk about energy. We always talk about frequency. But what is God? God is going to be the highest frequency. The highest. Understand this. Everything you know in reality is just infinite frequency into form, okay? So all of this physical reality that you see here is going to be on a lower, very lower end of frequency, okay? Really slow, almost to the point where it becomes solid. You get it? Now, God is going to be on the top spectrum, okay, of frequency. Really high frequency. The highest. So, if you think about also frequency in general, okay, is impersonal, okay? Meaning it doesn't have an agenda. No agenda. Okay? Electricity. Okay? This resonates at a certain frequency. It doesn't have an agenda. If you stick your fork into the socket, it's going to do what it does. If you want to use it for electricity in a go-kart or an electric scooter, then you could use it. It's just the way you use it, okay? If you misuse it, it doesn't care who you are. It's just going to do what it does, okay? It's not reacting because of the person you are. It just is. And that's how frequency is. It is just a thing. And God is the highest level of this that is also impersonal, okay? It doesn't really matter if you're good or bad. It does, but we'll get to that later. Now, the thing is that what most people do is they make attachments. Okay? So, whenever you start to make attachments, you allow something to dominate you. Okay? You allow domination. And this just means that you allow a lower frequency or a higher frequency to overtake you, or you yourself are resonating at a lower frequency, and a higher frequency will come along and it'll dominate you. You will become a slave to it. Okay? And how does this happen? All right? Well, first of all, our mind. Remember, it's a tool. We talk about this all the time, okay? If you create the problem in your head, because remember, your thoughts is what drives the energy. Whenever you create thoughts of worry, stress, struggle, fear, and chaos, these become your reality, okay? They become your reality because it is the frequency that you are resonating at. So how does the frequency overtake you? Listen, we are living in this moment, okay? And it's the only moment that exists. If you are worried or stressed out about something in the future that has not happened yet, or worried about something in the past, you have a fear of something in the past or the present, I mean, not the present, but the future that hasn't happened, then you are not living now. And it is your conviction to your desired reality that matters. Ask yourself in a moment, is this the reality that I want for myself when something happens? Because guess what? Life is happening to us all the time. Life has its ups and its downs, and ups and its downs, and its ups and its downs, and its ups and its downs. It is your conviction to your reality that you want at a certain point that will dictate the reality you get. Okay? Meaning, imagine all of these things going on around you all the time. If you relinquish your attachments to them and your emotion, then you do not create that reality, because you are letting it go. You are not making it your reality, because where your thoughts flow, your energy goes, and that frequency becomes the reality that you see. You see, because everything is a frequency. And if you allow the worry to come in, then the worry is going to be projected as your reality. The stress will be your reality. The struggle will stay your reality. You cannot get out of struggle by having a struggle mindset. That makes no sense. So you have to have conviction for the desired reality you want in that moment. See, it's kind of like a hurricane. There's all kinds of chaos going around a hurricane. You have to be the eye. You have to learn to separate yourself from all of the noise and just be in the moment, right? That is your God-given spark in you, where you will recognize and be aware that you are actually creating this reality. The awareness is that you become aware of the thought patterns. Are you giving your attention to the distractions and the noise and the problems? It may arise as a problem because guess what? Problems are out there. They exist. You'll have good times and you'll have bad times, and you'll have good times and you'll have bad times. It is only the moment that you give it this energy that your level of frequency will go down, and then now all of these other highs that may exist will come into your life. And if you continually give it these fears or struggle or chaos or stress or any of these bad lower frequencies, it's going to continue to drive you down because you're not focused on the desired reality you would want. You get it, friends? So all you have to do to get out of this loop, we see this all the time. People say men suck, women suck, I'll never have the money to do this, I can't ever become this, I can't get the job that I want, I'll always be broke, I'll always be a drug head, I'll never do this. Like, all of those words have meaning. And when you give it life with your words and your thoughts, you will experience that. And until you break that loop, right, and say, no, in this very instance, I am going to pick the reality that I want. And when something bad happens to you, you say to yourself, my desired reality is this, and my conviction to it is going to stay, even though those things are happening to you, because they're going to happen no matter what. Because there's infinite amount of frequency. There's infinite amount of things that could happen. There's infinite amount of things that could arise. It's how you navigate through it that dictates your reality. You see. So guys, please, to create your thoughts in the moment, the now, the only time that ever exists. Okay? Tell yourself what you want. I am. Speak it into existence that it's already happened. And you will find that you will start dominating and you'll win. Stay philanthropic.